I was early to the orgy. You never want to be early to the orgy. You also, I guess, don't ever want to be late.
Okay, it is literally deafeningly loud, and we've already seen some salamanders.
Live beaver action. They slap their tail as a warning sign to any potential threats, which is obviously us. What is up, plenty friends? I hope you're having a fabulous day. I'm so excited for today's video because it is something just, you know, a little bit different. And I also haven't given you guys an update in a while. So I feel like we're so overdue for that. And I just have some crazy plants right now growing in the plant room. So I have to show you. This is an entire bucket of Drosera capenses, or the red-leafed sundew. These are a really easy carnivorous plant for beginners. And I'm actually going to be using these for a workshop that I'm offering with a group of high school students that I do about every quarter, which I think is just such an awesome way to learn about plants. We do something different every single workshop. But seriously, these are the coolest plants ever. Look at them. What's really cool about them is they have these sticky tendrils that are covered in digestive enzymes. Like, they look as though they are covered in like little drops of dew, but this is actually like a homemade glue that the plant produces. And what it does is it captures and digests flying bugs. Well, I guess even like ants, even non-flying bugs, it will eat. And I love like the red leaf on them. Oh my God, guys, it's even flowering, look! Little flower here. This one down here has a little bit of a flower too, right here. They've got these little delicate purple flowers, which is kind of cool. Maybe that's just a common thing with carnivorous plants because butterworts also have purple flowers. This is a really, really cool plant, and I'm thinking about adding a carnivorous terrarium DIY kit to the urbanbotanist.ca. So keep an eye on our website. If it's not already live by now, it will be very soon. Oh my God, it feels like it's really sticky, like it's like honey. It's still going. Not as cool as the carnivorous plants. I have a ton of seedlings that are all growing in my little greenhouse here. I've got some cilantro, some yarrow, delphiniums, some different flowers. I've got cosmos, poppies, and then just a ton of different herbs. All of these I've grown from seed. And I'm just waiting for the weather to get a little bit warmer before I bring them outside. Oh, this is another cool plant. Guys, check this out. Look at these flowers. Okay, so this is an Albuca spiralis. I read that the flowers smell like vanilla ice cream, and they actually really smell like vanilla. Oh my God. Wow, this is so cool. Okay, so anyways, back to what this plant is. This is called an Albuca spiralis, or a sizzle frizzle. It's actually a type of succulent, and it's just got really neat and unique flowers on it. So I figured, you know what, why not add one to my collection? Okay, so that's a super brief plant update. I won't update you on all the plants that I have going on outside. I'll save that for another video. But you know what, let me actually quickly show you my monstera, because I showed you guys this plant in another video. This is my $40 Canadian Tire monstera, and it put out a new leaf. Okay, another cool and super random plant that I just got. No, this is not a goldfish. This is a marimo ball, which is a type of algae that just like grows in this ball, and people keep these as pets. I've seen them all over the internet, but I thought they were illegal in Canada. At least I wasn't able to find them anywhere. And in 8 or maybe going on 9 years now of collecting plants and being the urban botanist, I have never seen a marimo ball in real life. And I found this at a random garden center 2 days ago, and it was the only one there. It was $9. But no, what makes today's video a little bit different is I'm actually going out into the wild, and I'm bringing you guys along with me. You've already been introduced to my Nat Geo photographer, Mike Beedell. He's turned into like my little best friend, my nature buddy. He's always messaging me, asking me if I want to go out and look for beavers, look for salamanders, look for frogs, like look for anything. And when I'm free, I am always down. So he messaged me this weekend and said, let's go to Spring Peeper Bay and see if we can spot some spring peepers. Spring peeper is a really tiny species of frog that has an insanely loud call. About 2 weeks ago, I went to look for mating yellow-spotted salamanders with Mike. I just got intel from the man, the myth, the legend, Mike, that the salamander migration, it's happening. It's happening tonight. So we gotta go. Anyways, apparently this only happens one night or a couple nights, and when the conditions are just right, when it's just warm enough. Apparently today is a good time to see the salamanders. I have described it as being a salamander orgy. You don't want to be late and you don't want to be early to an orgy. But imagine those are two things you don't want. So anyways, I'm grabbing my headlamp, my gloves. I've got some hip waders. Don't ask me why I already have hip waders, but I already have hip waders. Anyways, I'm gonna go and meet Mike. Apparently there's a few others that are gonna come and see this amazing yellow-spotted salamander migration. I'm so stoked. Like, when else are you gonna get to see something like this? Okay guys, I'm here and you can already hear just how deafeningly loud it is from the spring peepers. This is crazy. Okay, I'm gonna go out. Mike just said that last night they were crossing the road here, trying to get to the other side of the pond.
Yeah, they're coming across to this pond.
It's crazy. And there's one right there
There's 3 or
too.
4 there.
Oh look. Oh, look, a little tadpole.
Oh, that little tadpole. That's a beauty right there.
Yeah. Oh, there he goes. There are a few. Oh, they're down in there. Okay, it is literally deafeningly loud, and we've already seen some salamanders.
There's one going over there.
Oh, there's one.
See that one?
Oh yeah,
I'll put a spot on him.
yeah, he's gorgeous.
Oh, wow.
Oh, there he goes. Oh, there's another one.
Oh, yeah. Wow. Wow, there's
That guy's just sitting there.
Oh, there's one right
Yeah,
there.
yeah, there's a bunch.
Oh, there's more over there too. There's one right
Like
there.
last night I had 10 having an orgy right near.
Hey, that's a cool gadget you got on there.
It's $1,000 underwater light for my camera.
Oh, that's just a casual gadget. Wow, it's so loud.
Yeah.
Oh, it's deep. It's deep.
Oh,
Oh.
there goes the guy there.
There are, I believe, 4 species of salamanders and newts in this region, and I've only ever seen 3 of them. The blue-spotted salamander, yellow-spotted salamander, red-backed salamander, and that's it. And then the 4th one is called a red eft, which is super rare to see. Okay, we're calling it a night. We saw a lot of salamanders, not quite the hundreds of thousands that we were expecting, but we think we're maybe either again, too early or possibly too late. Either way, I'm so stoked that we saw like 50 yellow spotted salamanders. Like, that is so epic. They're only really super active for a few days at the beginning of spring. So I actually went twice to try and see them. The first time I did not see them. Anyways, we were right on time and we got to see a lot of yellow-bellied salamanders. If you're new here, I recently moved to Chelsea, Quebec, and I live just on the edge of Gatineau Park, which is a protected park here in Canada. There is so much wildlife and biodiversity to discover here, and as part of my Rewilding series, which is all about sustainable landscape design, I'm focusing on the wildlife that exists here, what's impacting it both negatively and positively, and also just understanding what calls my backyard home. So far, I've seen bears, river otters, so many different birds, hummingbirds, and tonight I'm going to see some spring peepers. They usually like to come alive at night, so we've got a few hours to go, but in the meantime, I'm going to get my carnivorous plants ready for their workshop this week, and we'll check back in a few hours. Okay, Mike is here to pick me up. It is dusk. The peepers are going to be peeping. And guys, look, he literally just pulls up on his canoe. It's freaking amazing. Made it! All right, my chariot has picked me up. My Uber driver is here. 5-star rating. Bye. This is all from a beaver starting to make a little den or a dam here. Doing what beavers do. You can see those have been bitten by a beaver. The last time we were here, we were on skates.
Exactly.
This is a
along.
totally different perspective. And we skated all the way into Peeper Bay when the ice was totally frozen over, and now we're here 3 months later, different season, to see what wildlife activity we can spot. The river is so calm right now, and you just get this beautiful reflection of the sunset on the water. Okay, we're entering into Peeper Bay, coined by Mike himself. Once we get into the bay, the water is shallow enough that you can see turtles swimming just below the surface. Oh, a turtle. Oh, there. See, they're swimming away. Oh yeah, he just came up for air. Yeah. We just heard the beaver slap. They slap their tails so loud it sounds like a boulder has been thrown into the water. And oh yeah, I can see it. Oh yeah. Oh my God, look at it. Oh my God, there's 4 beavers. There's one carrying a stick in his mouth. I'm so excited about these beavers. Oh my God, look at their little den. It's huge. They slap their tail as a warning sign to any potential threats, which is obviously us. I'm curious how many can live in one den. It seems like there's 5 or maybe 6. Okay, it's peeper time. You can really hear them. The peeper choir is out. They're ready to perform. We also just saw like 4 bats flying across the sky right above our heads. Crazy.
I saw a really big moth. It almost looked like a Cycropia or a Luna moth just flying.
Just now?
Yeah.